Here we are. We have Naya, Stoneblade, Ponza Blade, Moon, Embercleave, Bloodbraiding, Cascading, Planeswalking, Bolton, Naya deck. It does it all. It does a lot of things. We're going to be playing some Magic with this. So, this list comes off the Twitter universe. Giglio was posting and made some remarkable comments about how effective they've played it. It was a Ponza-like shell, and what I mean by that is it's red-green, running Pillage and Blood Moon, along with God of Destiny. But it also has Jund qualities with Bloodbraid, Wrenn and 6. It has Punisher red with Embercleave. It has a little splash of white to make sure that you keep people in check with Eidolon of Rhetoric. Oh yeah, there's Stoneforge and a few other crazies in here. Net decking 101, exactly. So this is what we're gonna play. Lightning Bolts, Utopia Sprawls, Arbor Elves at the top, or the bottom end. We have Embercleave, Batterskull, and Bloodbraid Elf at the top end. Sideboard wise, we have Knight of Autumn, Baloth, the Endless Web. I had to read this card. Chandra, Boyle, Abrade, Eidolon, Rest in Peace, Path to Exile. I don't like just the singleton Abrade here. I would probably play a Shattering Spree or something like that. This is obviously just a removal spell though, because you already have the Pillages. So maybe other things. Anywho, list looks pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited to try this. Obviously, it's just strictly red-green monsters, red-green Ponza, whatever you want to call it. But there's been a splash for Stoneforge Mystic for your artifact package. It would be nice to have one extra artifact to bring in from the sideboard in case the artifacts are really powerful. Obviously, that's missing. What else? Let's see here. We have 3 forest, 1 mountain, 1 plains, 1 sacred, 1 temple garden, 1 sunbaked, 2 stomping grounds. I'm going to hope I don't mess up the mana base when we're playing today. Let's go play some Magic. Let's get into a league. Apparently, I'm going to burn tickets. I'm burning tickets. Lighting them on fire. How's everyone's Monday going? Mine was the Monday of Mondayest. I'm stressed. I need to blow some people up. What's a mana base? Also, is this the direct Giglio list? Yes, it's the direct one. You can do exclamation point deck and you can get the list from TCG Player. But yes, it's identical. Identical. We were thinking about playing something else. We'll probably save that for Wednesday. Maybe I'll get a bonus stream in this week. I don't know. You missed the notification? It's alright though. You're here. You're right in time. Match 1. Opponent found. Let's play. You're watching his channel? Well, maybe he'll come over here afterwards. Alright. We'll go ahead and start here. This looks like kind of a fun little start. It would put us basically into just straight red if we go with this. I think I'm going to go ahead and see if we're going to be Blood Mooning someone here. Arbor Elf to lead things off past turn. We might even just pillage them. Who knows? Stomping Ground can be fetched here. Temple Gardens in play. I don't know. We'll see. Sunbaked, Giver of Runes. Alright, well, you guys know what to do here. I think there is no other decision but to play a Blood Moon. I think it's Blood Moon time. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I don't want to commit. We're doing it. We're doing it. Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Mono white taxes, and this isn't even Spider. It's not. We did think about red white taxes. I talked to Zale a little bit about that. Zale knows that. We were chatting on the side. Haha, you get to play nothing. Ooh, Smuggler Copter. Got a pillage for that. Guess I'm gonna bolt this. Pillage that. Uh-oh. Alright, I mean, this boots up and everything, so I guess I'm just going to lightning bolt this. We'll plan to pillage next turn. If they boot up Smuggler Copter here, I won't attack. If they just leave it as a nice parked car, and we'll just chill. Go ahead, opponent. I don't want to attack. I'm good. It seems fun to play. They said they were having fun, so we're going to see how much fun we do. So I can save this pillage for a basic whenever that shows up. Hey, look! The package. I'm just going to chill here. Not going to fire this pillage off. I want to kill a basic or an Aether Vial. 3 mana puts Lurrus into hand. Forgot about that guy. This guy chilling over here. Would have been nice to have gotten a basic, but I think we did more damage the way we've approached this. They're not playing Lurrus anytime soon. When you say you want to take money for coaching, hit me up. I need coach. You don't want my coaching. I would be rude. I'd be very rude. This is working out really nicely. Although this is taking many turns, I'm afraid they're going to find a basic. Just bashing in, just bashing in. No basics for you. Mono red versus mono red, exactly. Bloodbraid Elf, Utopia Pillage, Stoneforge. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is. They think they're out of it. Haha. Look at my pretty deck here. In for a little bit more. We're almost there. Down to 1. They definitely don't want to bolt the Magus. Definitely want to get rid of the Arbor Elf. Are we done, opponent? Uh-oh, we're playing something. Oh, Dire Fleet Daredevil. Gets a bolt. Bolts Magus. We've got a game. I'm gonna crack this Sun-Baked Canyon. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't know what to do here. We're gonna probably have to avoid a path. Okay. Do I let this resolve? Before, yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. This is interesting. I can still play Bloodbraid Elf here, which is what I'm going to do. Let's make red here. 1, 2, search. Let's do a search here. Let's get basic green. This way I can do it all. Can do it all. Bloodbraid Elf. Spin. Hit a bolt. Oh, recast Magus. Ho ho. Feel like my position has strengthened. This has first strike. This is a 2/2. We'll wait for everything to be able to attack. The opponent stole your deck idea? It's very close to your deck idea. Didn't get white, play basic. I wasn't exactly expecting to hit a Magus of the Moon, but I got a basic forest. I can't because... Oh, I could have searched more. Who actually needs to play Magic correctly? That's right, I don't have to pay 2 every time. Should have gotten white. We don't need it. We don't need to show them this. They're going to be like, what's the white for? I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. White's for Lurrus when I steal it from you. They have 2 things tapped down here, and I've got 3 creatures coming back the other way. Not really sure how they're going to make this work for them. Seal Fire. If they get clever and try to kill Magus, I'm going to float mana for the Leonin Arbiter before Arid Mason and all that, and then they get to double Ghost Quarter me. They're thinking about it, too. Float mana here. Look, I'm going to get the Stone Forge. Don't worry, everyone. We got this. We have them at 1. Am I slowly going to lose this game? Currently, we get in for lethal. They're probably wanting to put Luris down here. Luris saves them. They get to play Luris and then get to play a Seal here or a Giver of Runes. That's what I would do. There's Luris. Oh boy. Oh boy. Seal of Fire. I'm in trouble. I need a bolt off the top. Maybe I go looking for the bolt off the Sunbaked Canyon here. Nice deck, looks fun. We're trying it. We're trying it, and we've already probably punted 3-4 ways. Fluffy Wolf 2 is ignoring this effect. By the way, for those that play a little bit of online versus arena, arena is so much nicer for these elements here. Luckily, I get to search. We'll get, I guess basic planes is fine. All right, I don't hit the bolt here. Let's see here. So this is 1, 2. One, two, search. 3 mana. So 1, 2, 3. If I pay for this, and then I can play this, and then I can play a bunch of blockers, and I can go get a Batterskull. I do still have a land drop, you're correct. Let's go get some basics here. Getting all the basics. Take the minimum amount of damage here. Stone Forge. Thinking I want to go get Batterskull. I could get an Embercleave here. I don't think I can just win out of nowhere with Embercleave. So I just get a Batterskull because otherwise I'm going to keep losing to the Seal Fire. It does give trample, yes. But they have a Seal of Fire right now. Like, attacking here doesn't make sense because of the 2-1 here. I think we just gotta chill. I nearly have all the pieces together for your red-white lockout deck. I'm looking forward to taking to my local Modern League. Get 'em. Get 'em. You got that, Hazendan. Alright, opponent hits us for 3 here. What's scary is that we're pretty much dead, so maybe I shouldn't have gotten the Batterskull. Just depends on what they do with the Seal of Fire here, but this is 3, I'm at 4. Seal Fire cracked. Replay Seal Fire, so yeah, we're dead. We're dead. It took too long. The Dire Fleet killing the Magus brought the game back. Brought the game back. All right. Baloth seems interesting. Torch of Defiance seems interesting. Don't mind a Knight of Autumn. Perhaps a Braid. Do we like Path or Rest in Peace? Kind of like all of this. Obviously, Magus did well there, but they could fetch pretty rapidly. So maybe we don't want to Magus. I feel like I don't want Magus or Pillage. I know that they have Aether Vial, but that's like Night of Autumn being brought in. I feel like Baloth is kind of a nice beefy threat. I like the Abrade and I like the Chandra here. I sort of like this stuff in here for this. Still don't mind the Stoneforge package. I'm wondering if I want these paths over something like Bone Crusher Giant, or even over one Season Pyromancer, like a pair of paths coming in. Embercleave's a bit interesting, but I think it's fine because of the double strike. It'll negate some of the first strike my opponent probably has. I think a pair of paths is probably a smart idea. Let's take one Season Pyromancer out, put a path in. Maybe we just do the one. If we do just the one, that's an extra removal spell. An extra. An extra. All right. Oh boy. We've already made mistakes. Feels good. Let's play first. What format do you want the deck review to be in? The deck review. You mean the... I guess we keep this. It can be any format. It can be any format. Let's keep this. Stomping Ground here, it looks like. For the channel points, it can be any. I'm going to be most versed in Modern. So if you just want me to kind of look at a list, you can give me any format. But if you want some like feedback, it's probably going to be Modern would be my suggestion. I want to fetch here, but I also want to get the Stoneforge down. So we're going to go ahead and just play the Stoneforge like this. I'm actually really tempted to threaten and get in here. For this, I think I just go get Batterskull. It's probably the strongest piece here. We're not going to attack with the idea that I could use a bolt on something. We'll see if they remove Stoneforge here. Give her. Sacred Foundry tapped. Oh, Goldfish. Goldfish Link's fine. Let's go ahead and try to bolt the Giver and see if they want to protect it. The answer is no, apparently. Alright, here, let's go get a Temple Garden, I think. Seems good. Let's go ahead and play new Stoneforge. Let's go get Embercleave. Okay, we good. Just searching up Embercleave. They like, nope, not interested. We're going to play Batterskull in and then hook it up. Okay. Cool. That worked. We just send this back, right? We send it. I kind of want more paths now that I saw the Burning Forge. Let's take one God of Destiny out. No. That's a bad idea. Let's take... I want to take something out. Maybe just swap a path and a Lightning Bolt. I think an extra path is necessary. I need to figure out what I want to take out. Maybe the Sword of Feast and Famine really doesn't make sense being black and green with my opponent being red and white. Let's do that swap. I like Batterskull. I kind of like Embercleave here. Sword of Feast and Famine's probably not doing as much. All right, a few Bloodbraid Elves and a Knight of Autumn. I'm kind of like tempted to give this one a shot. You know, just kind of see what's up. Kind of see what's up. All right, the Giver of Runes. Let's go ahead and go a fetching. Pass the turn. Knight of Autumn would be a good one to get rid of an Aether Vial. Could also just be some nice life gain, and then we'll just Bloodbraid them out, right? That's the idea. What's up, Odysseus? How goes it? Haha, you thought you were clever. What do I want? Basic? Basic. 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 Hits for a point. JK. They don't want to attack me. Alright, we're going to shock in because I drew a bolt here. I don't need to fire off anything just yet. We're probably attacking the Giver of Runes. We'll do that at end step, though. I don't need to do anything mid here because we have a Field of Ruin on the other side, and I don't want to lose something to Lean and Arbiter here. I also have a Ghost Quarter now. 2 mana. That's frustrating. Alright, looks like I'm just going to have to hold steady here. Hold steady. Awkward draw. We're going to play Plains down past turn. I really don't want to have all my stuff ripped away from me. The Giver of Ruins obviously is stopping Lean and Arbiter right now. But this coming turn I can get rid of Giver and then play like Bloodbraid Elf because I have lands that don't need fetching. I am taking quite a bit to do this. It's a bonus Giver. Well, we'll go ahead and take care of one of the Givers here. Could argue there's a case to trying to get rid of this, but the Giver's going to give protection. Alright, so a pair of Knight of Autumns here. I have some Bloodbraid Elves. I think I'm a little bit afraid of what this is going to do to us. I think I just have to shock in, though, and play the Bloodbraid, see if I spin into something really, really useful here. Lean and Arbiter could get us somehow. Ooh, it's kind of a nice little top deck there. A little Wrenn and 6. Gonna go no attacks here. We'll pick up our land and pass turn. All these lands that search, unfortunately, though. They may Ghost Quarter. We're doing the Bloodbraid back on defense here. Ooh, Daredevil, Bolts, Bloodbraid, Ghost Quarter me. This is looking pretty good for them. 2, 4, 5 damage here. They come after Wrenn and 6 here for 4. Interesting. All right. I live. I live. Okay. I can play a Bloodbraid Elf again, spin the wheel on whatever I draw. I could play a Stoneforge Ignore. Stoneforge and Ignore. Searching. And go get something. Maybe I'm just supposed to play Knight. Wow, I don't know. I don't know. What do I spin into that I want here? Like a Seasoned Pyromancer wouldn't be bad. A Path isn't a bad idea either. Let's do some spinning here. You like the big Knight? Kind of like this line here. So we get rid of the Giver of Ruins. The Bloodbraid Elf is now in on defense here. Feels decent. Looks decent. I can play a Knight of Autumn and gain life next turn. We'll play defense here. Now I can block a little more profitably. Dire Fleet Daredevil number 2. I'm going to get hit for 6 here. Going to 3. I mean, they might as well just shoot it upstairs, right? Alright. If I get an untapped basic land, I could play 2 knights. I don't. Alright, so we're going to gain life here. And then I'm going to play a Stoneforge for minimal to no value. We'll play a land out as well and pass. We're doing this because I need protection right now. I need to be able to do some blocking, give myself an extra turn or 2 here. It's not looking very good though. Remember, we could just naturally draw like a Batter Skull or even our sword. That could be good. We have what, a path here? Nice. Nice path. Nice path. Hits in for everything. 2, 4, 6 coming through. I'll block like this. That's right, we have the skull and the cleave. You're right, you're right. Smuggler Copter. So they have 3 in the air next turn. Ooh, a Bone Crusher. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gaining life again. And I guess I'm just passing back. For the deck that wants to search, Leonin Arbiter doing what it needs to. Another Crater Maker here. Uses Crater Maker to spin up Copter, sacrifices this new Crater Maker to shoot Knight here. I have 3, 5. I can shoot one of these, and then I'm getting another 4 damage. Dang. That's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. They have Selfless Doggo here. Man. The Dire Fleets just kind of wrecked us because they used our mana and our removal against us. Ooh, this wasn't good. Whew. A rough start. But when did we ever start right? Only when we go 5-0, apparently. This time, we'll just go 4-1. Playing Naya Ponza Blade in Modern. And I think I screwed up there a little bit. I think we could have had an extra point or 2 if I would have fetched properly before that Magus came down, like you guys were saying. I forgot that I had already paid, even after talking about how I could see it with the blue text. We need a couple Dire Fleets? We apparently do. We do. Alright, Dr. Nick PC. Alright. We can actually keep this one. But we can actually do Windswept Teeth Basic, Utopia Sprawl, and name... we can name White. And as long as they don't kill my Windswept Teeth, then we get to play the moon again. Play the moon again. Alright, Utopia Sprawl, White. I have all my colors now. We do have double red, so we good. We're good, right? Crater Maker was putting in work, especially with the Smuggler Copter as well. Alright, Dr. Nick PC, what do you got? What plays Utopia Sprawl on basic forest for white? We do. We do. Ghost Quarter. Wow, that's the most awkward thing to have seen. much more green do I have in the deck? I think I just get white. That's awkward. It was so awkward. What's with all the land destruction and the taxing? Why were they so rude to us? Oh. Oh. Yeah, you deserve this now, opponent. You deserve this. In fact, we're going to... Man, I want to pillage this expedition map, then moon. Dang it, I want to do it all. Means I'm going to be shut out of green, though, if I do it that way. I can't be shut out of green. I can't. Can't do it. We're playing moon next. Getting a threat down. Oh, this is perfect. All right. Magus go. Magus go. All right. And then I can play Bloodbraid Elf. And if they go get some sort of, like, you know, waste. Green mana. Anything. Urza's Mine, Urza's Tower Plant. Uses a Mind Stone here. Plays another Expedition map. A lot of Expedition maps. I think I just play Bloodbraid Elf here. You want to kill Stone? Could kill Stone. Kind of don't mind that line. Sets us back a little bit. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. I was looking at maybe getting one of these lands or the stone here. Pillaging the stone shuts off the waste kind of mana, the colorless. We can probably wait a turn for this Bloodbraid Elf. I don't see them wrecking us this turn. It seems like it's Eldrazi-tron with the Ghost Quarter. Expedition map, fetching probably waste. That's my guess. Gets a power plant. Okay. Okay, day. We're going to play Bloodbraid Elf, spin into maybe something else here, and hopefully get just lots of damage down. Alright, so it looks like we're hitting for 5. 5. We got a Destiny and Lightning Bolts next, probably. Hey, Giglio. Thank you for the, what was that, a raid? Host raid? Something like that. Nice list. It just got trounced on by Alien and Arbiter, and then we got Ghost Quartered this game. I don't know. This list is interesting. Oh, just naturally draw a Battle Skull. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. But thank you for the host. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap, play Batterskull. Win next turn. Gruel, little logos. Warping Whale, you smell? Doesn't that require colorless? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, for Magus. Fetch for Embercleave? Oh, that would have been smart. That would have been smart. We're thinking about just playing Batterskull. That's the next level. Maybe they'll fetch with Expedition map and we'll get to do that. Yeah, fetching for Embercleave is a kill here, isn't it? Or no, I don't think it is, actually. Actually, yes, it is because of the lightning bolt. Embercleave's a kill here. But I've already passed priority, so we'll see what this person does. What's up, Zarukai? Look at them little sits. Dude, you have a sit with a couple weird eyes there, too. Red and green eyes. Christmas. We're just waiting for our opponent to respond. How's everyone's Monday? For those that are joining us, my name is Fluffy Wolf 2. We're waiting for our opponent to play Magic. Yeah, nice recognizing the kill. Yeah, I see it now. I've already passed priority, but yeah, it's so you would do the Stoneforge, you play, or you'd have Embercleave, you'd attack with Magus and Bloodbraid. You could attack. Actually, is it because no, because of the lightning bolt? It wouldn't be lethal, would it? Because I can't untap. Because Embercleave adds +1/+1 and double strike. So this is 4, 8, 9, 10. And then you can't untap because you would have done Stoneforge off these two. Embercleave has 2 pips, and so you couldn't untap. So you'd actually attack here and you put them to 2. Yeah. But when you attack with both of these. You make this a 4, 3, or whatever, and it hits for 8, 9, 10. Even if you did this for 11, this is Stoneforge and this is Embercleave mana. So we'd actually be short. I was thinking, oh, yeah, we just do this, and then we use Arbor Elf untap and do the last 3 points because this would equal 10 on the left side. But that's not the case. We're short regardless. Regardless, my opponent's pondering this pass to beginning of combat step. You can't cast? Yeah, I could. Embercleave is got a reduction when you go in with combat for damage. I would be fine to be able to do that. I'm just going to play God of Destiny here. It's harder to remove, and I bolt off this. Yeah, God's going to be online here, too. So I play Stoneforges these two. So Plains, Forest, and then card Embercleave. So it's 4 RR. Cost 1 less to cast for each attacking creature. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was power. 4, so you'd have it down. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I've been warped by other formats. I need to calm myself down here. All right, what's the lovely opponent doing? We have an ensnaring bridge. Nice. Ensnaring Bridge main. Interesting. Let's go ahead and bolt here. You're right about Embercleave. We're a point off because we don't have a 4th attacking creature. How many cards? 4 cards in hand. Everything can attack right now. And by doing this puts them to 4, so Dismember is not a thing they could somehow do or whatever. I'm pretty sure we've got this here, but I'm not really sure why it's taking my opponent so long. Sideboard-wise, while we're sitting here pondering our opponent's turn here, probably just Knight of Autumns and an Abrade. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe the 7-drop Wrath. Yeah, it won't matter though. We're at their end step. So they would need something that removes some creatures here. And I have God of Destiny for 2 turns probably. Because they don't have anything that exiles at 6 mana. Got there. Alright. Abrade. Knight of Autumn. Chandra's coming in. Let's see here. Sword out. Embercleave is okay. Batterskull is okay. Need 4 more cuts here. Probably like Bone Crusher, 1 Stoneforge, 1 Wrenn and 6. I don't know. I don't really know. They didn't really show anything that indicated one or the other. I just kind of want to pull out 1s and 2s of everything here. And then just bring in this package here. Because killing artifacts is completely fine. We can do that as early as turn 2. The Abrade's pretty nice to pillage in the Maguses. Bolt probably doesn't end the game very quick. I don't need Wrenn and 6. Stoneforge is getting Embercleave or Batterskull, but I don't think I need to go full on there. Bone Crusher probably doesn't kill anything, and Sword of Feast and Famine's our worst sword of the two. The 2 swords. Embercleave's a sword, right? Right? Embercleave sword. I think this is how I want to approach this game, though. We'll see, because Blood Moon's good, but they'll probably have a lot of creature removal now that they've seen what I've been playing. Last time we did this, they ghost quartered me. Live on the wild side. Who invented the cleave? Like a butcher? Chopping up things in his butcher shop? I don't know. Go Wikipedia it, right? Leyline of Sanctity in play. Thank goodness I dropped a bolt. They think we're Naya Zoo, I think. Alright, gonna go get a basic forest. We're gonna go get red mana, probably. Just in case we draw a Blood Moon. I will be able to put another Utopia Sprawl on this and play the Stoneforge. If I want to. Inventor's Fair. What is going on? What is going on? Let's put more red on this. I hope I will avoid a Ghost Quarter. I think I go get a Batterskull. I can go get the Cleave next, but I think Batterskull is the more important thing to do here. Yes, I would love to go get a Batterskull. Thanks. Beaver Teeth? What? Is that what these are? Is that what you call them? Beaver? What? I'm lost. No, Beaver Cleaver? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? This isn't... What are you talking about? All right, what do we got going on here? We have Mine Tower and this. We have a Talisman here. What's going on? Man, am I supposed to Magus now? can't put Batterskull in. I can't do anything else if I Magus here, but Magus shuts down some interesting things going on here. Alright, we'll look at that list after this match. I'm afraid of Tron. Play Scaredy Cat. Magus it is. We'll play Scaredy Cat. This does show it off Ghost Quarter, which is actually a good reason to go ahead and play this in. Ghost Quarter on this Utopia sprawled up forest would probably not be a good idea at this point. I'm not so worried about them playing like Eldrazi-tron at this point, so I'm not worried about this random colorless mana. My opponent put an Inventor's Fair in and then let it go away, so they have one less mana this time. It's a legendary land still. 3/4 mana. Is this Karn? Karn the Greatest Creator? Oh gosh, it's Crucible of Worlds. Okay. What did we miss? Something's clearly been brewed here. They have a plan, they do. We could cleave here too. I'm going to do this to put Batterskull, and we can then start cleaving next turn. I'm afraid of a bridge showing up. Use a mana now because we have to, because of Chandra's ability here. Batterskull is nice and beefy. In for 2. So we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If I had a land here and it's a red land, I could Bloodbraid, Stoneforge with mana from Chandra and Embercleave. I'm afraid of a bridge though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paradox Engine. Okay. Okay. This will be a fun turn for us. Start with a Bloodbraid Elf. Cascading into a Pillage would be sweet. How many times does this have to happen to me? I'll go a no cast here. Unbelievable how many times that happens to me. We'll get that Embercleave. In we go for damage. Bloop, 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 bloop. Let's gain some life. Whee! How much damage is that? It's a lot. 10, 13, 15, 16. Good. Needed to play the Stoneforge first? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, they're at 4. 5. Plays another Crucible of Worlds. Whenever you cast a spell, untap all non-land permanents you control. They're out of cards. I don't know of any way they could win. But maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, some of the sequencing Giglio, we need to sure up, but that's, that happens when you you're first run at the list. Nice. We're 1-1. We are 1-1. Let's go to match 3. Thank you for that redemption. It's actually kind of fun to look at Jund because I think one thing that people really, really like about Jund is it's very customizable. You can be very graveyard. You can be very just value driven. You can be kind of almost mid-range over the top with Jund as well. And so however you're feeling like you want to play, I think you can basically tailor and you could actually have a core of Jund and then have like 30 extra cards and probably play like 5-6 variations of Jund. No problem. And you'll be more graveyard, you'll be more attack, you'll be low to the ground, you'll be really big, and it's kind of a fun archetype to very put creatures sideways, hit them, very fair, but very fun. No problem, Mad Knives. Renin 6 could be in the list. It could not. Depends. If you want to do a Nurturing Peatland build, then you maybe don't have so much of the Lurrus engine. Because you have the Lurrus engine, and if you wanted to go Little Kid, you could do a Little Kid or Zoo. You could do Burning Tree Emissary kind of package there, which would be kind of interesting to run. You could play God of Destiny as well to ramp you into like a top-end Glorybringer Klothys kind of thing going on. That's where you can start to play like a Chandra Liliana build that's Jund heavy on the top end with Bloodbraid Elves, a little bit of green ramp. That's Jund as well. A lot of ways. Okay. I'm going to keep this. We got a turn 2, Seasoned Pyromancer, Stoneforge, Windswept Heath, Basic Forests, Mountain, probably, on the Utopia Sprawl. God of Destiny could be a top choice as well. Huntmaster's fun. I know Huntmaster doesn't get a lot of play, but you know that's the brilliance of it, is you can play these kind of interesting cards that it's like, hey, I want to be doing this as well. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf. Arbor. That's not Bloodbraid Elf. It's Arbor Elf. Okay. This is interesting. My opponent mulled to 5, played 2 cards, and has 3 remaining. We're going to go ahead and get our basic here and Utopia Sprawl up. We might get lucky here with this pillage and get to pillage a Utopia Sprawl and land on my opponent's side. We will do that if they have said Utopia Sprawl. If they don't, we'll probably look at Seasoned Pyromancer and dig deeper. Card advantage may be important in this game since my opponent started a little bit slow. Wooded Foothills here. Cracks the Wooded Foothills. Just don't have a pillage of their own, please. Luckily, I have a lot of lands. Basic Mountain. Okay, it's not a pillage. It's a Blood Moon. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so here, I think I just want to take them off the forest. We have plenty of time here. We're going to take them off the forest and pass the turn back. Everybody's playing Moon. That prevents ramp here. Arbor Elf's a little bit dead. We actually have of all our basics here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Couple Stone Forges here. Let's just play Stoneforge number 1. Go get a Batterskull. Hopefully this will just make them want to quit. Hopefully. If they can't kill the Stoneforge, then we get to put it in cheap. If they kill the Stoneforge, I'll put it in for face value. My opponent went a little deep there trying to find Blood Moon. They don't play against me very often. I don't recognize the name at all. Alright, so we have Ponza versus basically a Naya version of Ponza. So, let's bring in Baloth, Chandra. Probably want to consider the Paths and the Abrade. Maybe Knight. What's not good in this matchup? Magus is probably a no-go here. I like the Pillage. I don't like this sword. Kind of like everything else. What's that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to do that or do I want to do Knights? Maybe I do Knights. Yeah, Knight of Autumn hits Utopia Sprawl as well. That might be just smarter. No reason to path them up. Can I get another Knight in here? Probably can. Embercleave looks like it might be important. Yeah, Chandra can kill quite a few things. It's also pretty good value. I'm going to go down one Stoneforge and bring in the Knight. You don't always have to leave the entire package in. Embercleave, Batterskull are just fine draws on their own. A turn 2 Stoneforge could probably just get bolted from my opponent, so it's not like some rush to get Batterskull out. We're going to keep this because I have a Seasoned Pyromancer. Keeping due to Seasoned Pyromancer. Showing a bunch of fetches, although we didn't show too many, but showing a couple there. They might try to go find that Blood Moon still. Utopia Sprawl. On red, I presume. We're going to play Wooded Foothills, and not crack until we have to. We'll play Wooded Foothills into Arid Mesa. I'm looking for this one, Wooded Foothills, first, though, because this can go get me a basic forest, which is important here. I don't need my basic plains just yet. All right. We're not going to give this anything to munch yet. Nothing to munch for you. Taking my random draw off the top. So we've decided to mull and go turn 2 God of Destiny. Maybe people are having connection issues tonight. There's been a lot of this, like, super delay. We're just chatting here. An upkeep step. Upkeep step. Fetch lands all around. Classic tanking in the upkeep. Usually it means they had an upkeep stop from something and they've just forgotten about it. Alright, so refusing to ramp my opponent here. I may even just wait until I can play a Bloodbraid Elf. I'm afraid of their 4-drops. And I don't need to fuel them with a Wooded Foothills for this God of Destiny here. Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright. Now that they'll discard something here, it may be... There, look. We avoided a Bloodbraid Elf. Check that out. We're next level. We're next level, chat. I'm going to avoid making them get another land here with the Bloodbraid Elf kind of things. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to slam out a Seasoned Pyromancer here. I want to go get 2 basics, though. Well, now I don't have to get a basic. Let's play... Let's play passively. I like passive here. We're going to give them one more turn to do whatever, and then we're going to hit them with some Bloodbraid Elves back to back to back. Alright, so we take a little bit of damage here. No biggie, no biggie. Look at them shades on Chandra. I think, Giglio, you would not want a path in this matchup, except for this card. So if you find you keep running into God of Destiny a bunch, then perhaps worth a look at that card. Alright, let's see what else they pitch here. Perfect example is this is now active. And end step. Alright, so here I'm going to go get... We have basic forest already. I can get mountain. I can get plains. We're going to use this to shoot one of these. That should shut off God of Destiny. And then I'm going to play Bloodbraid Elf, I think. Unless I hit something crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Nah, it's got to be Bloodbraid here. Bloodbraid into Bloodbraid Bolt probably is fine. If I hit like a Pillage here, I'd take care of the Utopia Sprawl. If I hit a Knight, I'd take care of the Utopia Sprawl. That makes sense. Look, it's a Knight of Autumn. You can pick God of Destiny. Nice. All right, we'll stay back on defense. We're at 12. We're a little bit lower on the life total here. Looking okay, though. Gaining life there might have been pretty good as well, but my opponents struggled to find their third and fourth lands. Yes, they get this with the God of Destiny and getting to pick a land. Looks like they're just going to go damage for a little bit. We are going to need to gain some life here at some point. Utopia Sprawl, Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Wonder if they're going to attack in here. No attacks, so we put the brakes on them. Windswept Heath. We can do this to take less damage. We'll play Bloodbraid Elf and also have Bolt up. I feel like we're very far behind at this point, but if I hit a couple knights here, gain some life, get rid of the Scavenging Ooze, something like that might be good. Bloodbraid, Cascade into a Stoneforge. Stoneforge goes and gets probably Batterskull. Right? Just want to be able to play that out next turn. Play it out and hook it up, maybe even. And bash in. I think our life total is low enough that I want to be doing that. Let's bolt Scavenging Ooze before they get to start eating things. And we'll stay back on defense. Now having this in hand and being able to play it plus attach it. No, I can't quite do that. But being able to play it and then a Seasoned Pyromancer here, it's a lot of value. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's start with a Seasoned Pyromancer, see what else I draw here. I could pick up a Knight. Utopia Sprawl doesn't really matter to me. Just gonna pass the turn. We'll get a Batterskull into play at end step. I'm hoping they don't have a Braid. Braid could be a problem. Ooh, we want a little bit of mana, I see. Bloodbraid Elf of their own spins the wheel, bolts us. They'll be tapped out here, which is really nice for us. Because we can put Batterskull on something nice and beefy. In attack step, they shouldn't attack. They don't, which makes perfect sense. Batterskull down. You hope we draw a Embercleave? Be insane. Alright. Utopia Sprawl here seems fine. Probably want just a touch more red. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. I have 3. I can fetch for it. So here I do need to attack with the Batterskull. The idea here is it will die this turn, and that's fine. We just wanted to gain some life, and we'll just pass the turn now with a lot of blockers. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. It's looking dicey, but we're looking okay. We're at 6. We need them to not bolt me. What do we got here? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 creatures. I have 2, 4, 6. Arbor Elf's not too frightening. Does no attacking. I'm not going to crack the Windswept Heath currently. There's a Knight. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attach. So afraid that this isn't a braid. Well, we'll find out if it's in a braid. Bolts. Okay. That was clever. Block. I'm at 4 because of this guy. Block. Block, 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 block. I go 3. Have this. All right. I think I've just got to take the turn back to them. Hope they don't get a hasty threat, don't have a bolt, don't have a removal spell, don't have Chandra, don't have Glorybringer. All right, they're going after our elf there. That's a good sign. It's a good starter. I need to keep the Bloodbraid elf alive if possible. This one's gone on a lot longer than I think it should have. Oh no. Oh no. I'm an inspiration? Oh, well, this doesn't kill me. How am I an inspiration? Oh, they don't even attack. Okay. I'm gonna go down to 3 since they didn't attack. Night hitting sprawl? Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I have a batter skull. I can gain 8 this turn. I can shoot that and gain 4 this turn. I inspire perseverance. I'm trying to. I think I'm only supposed to gain 7 here. This doesn't have trample, right? Oh gosh, it has trample. I'm gonna die. Let's gain some life here. I could always return Batter Skull. I could. Did we win game 1? I don't remember anymore. It's all a blur. Whee! 7-6 trades very well with many things, so in for 7 to gain 7. Go back up to 14. Whee! Ooh, they do block. Blocking to draw a card or something here. We trade, but I gain 7. I'm good with that. Whoa, 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 opponent. What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do? That's fancy stuff right there. Did I hear? I did hear. No, I didn't hear. Maybe I didn't. Oh, shoot. I didn't flip them because I'm thinking... Just slowly ignore my lack of MTGO knowledge. I've been playing Arena too much and waited for the thing to pop up, go, oh yeah, switch spots. You're getting a kitty? Yay, let's all be happy for getting a kitty. What kind of kitty? Man, I punted this one. Sideways and a half. They're just going to attack me for 6? Alright, I'm just going to take 6. You saw nothing? Thank you. Man, I've been sideways half this game. I bet that's what they were hoping for and why they blocked like that, probably. Scavenging news. Happy for kitty. Exactly. Be happy for the kitty. Destroy target artifact or land. Well, I could destroy this land. That would be hilarious. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I have this random batter skull. I have this giant over here. I probably need to hook up somewhere. Let's attempt to hook up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can play a Knight of Autumn or a Pillage here. Basically, we can't win, but we can grind a time. What are you talking about? We could win this. Oh gosh, they're untapping this. They have a stomp. I'm struggling, people. I'm struggling. Let's gain some life. I will not die. Pretty sure we're dead here. Let's see how long we can stay alive. That's the game here. So if we would have swapped those, we would have not a really different board state, but they would have one less creature over here. And it's a kind of an important creature. All right, they're making Scavenging News bigger and bigger and bigger. We'll be going to game 3. Pretty sure we have a game 3, right? I haven't lost my mind totally, have I? So, Path would be good for the Elder and the God of Destiny. Let's be sure to bring those in. They attack for 6 again here. They choose not to. They should just swing with the team, I think, at this point. There they go. Here, let's have some fun with my opponent. I'm going to quad block. Or 6 block this. And they get to organize my blockers. We'll block like this. This is the rage block. This is the I'm so mad at what happened. Please order these properly. Oh wait, they killed them all. I'll kill all but one. Alright. I want the Abraden. I want some paths in. You do the rage block too? I'm not feeling this Baloth. I think a path is better. Stoneforge might be better on the play. I'm going to take 1 Season Pyromancer out. Couple slight shifts there to bring Stoneforge back in at 4 and a path in here as well. It is a singleton path. I still like my 2 artifacts here. I think being on the play now I have a better chance with the Stoneforge. Perfect example here, although I already have the Embercleave in hand. It's awkward. We'll go ahead and give it a shot though. We'll give it a shot. No ramp. That's okay. Don't need ramp. Basic Forest, Arbor Elf. Love to kill that, but no such luck. Look. Oh, look. Arbor Elf's here. Alright, Batterskull's in hand. Maybe they can't get rid of Stoneforge, and I get a Batterskull here on turn 3? Is Brian playing a match right now? Stomping Ground. Shocks it in. Single. Bolts. Untaps. Plays Renin 6. Well, that's nifty. Renin 6 kills Arbor Elf really well. Alright, land. I get to play God of Destiny. No land. I guess I'm just passing the turn. I mean, I guess I can try. We'll play Arbor Elf, see if they want to kill it. They probably do because I don't play a third land here. 4 mana. Bloodbraid spins into an Arbor Elf. Well, this isn't going very well. Kills Arbor Elf. Hits for 3. Land, please. Much needed. Thank you. Have a nice day. Land? Oh, no. Oh, no. The 2-lander goes nowhere. Do we deserve this loss? Yes. Why? Because we didn't block right. We didn't play well game 2. We're playing poor game 3. We're tilted from our earlier game. We're not really tilted. It's just a thing. 5 damage, 11. All right, show me the land. No land. No can do. Should have mulliganed. Embercleave doesn't need to be in hand. There's our lands. All right. Game 3, match 3 complete. We got punished for being all tricksy, thinking, oh, we'll get Batterskull down. Don't get baited by Stoneforge. Ban this card so I don't fail again. This card, just throw it out. Throw it out. It was the bait card. You use like 25 stacks of white concrete on this building. I'm barely halfway done. Camber. Camber. It's okay, man. You got this. Let's play first. Just like we have this one. Here we go. This is our game. This is our game, chat. Arbor Elf leading off. Ramping into the Seasoned Pyromancer. This Bloodbraid Elf. We got the Embercleave. This game's going to be done on turn 6. You watch. You watch. Exactly. Get wrecked, opponent. Relic. Urz's Tower. Psh, funny. So funny. Let's go get... Where's my stomping ground? There it is. We're going to do a Seasoned Pyromancer here. I'm going to get rid of Bolt and land here. I assume I'm going to hit another land. Assuming I'm going to hit another land so I could play Bloodbraid Elf next. Get rid of our Lightning Bolt. Sure. Trying to get as much down as possible here before they play the Tron. Top deck Magus or Pillage? Maybe. Maybe. Land, Magus, Pillage. There's a land. Alright, Bloodbraid, spin the wheel. Spinning into a Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic gets Batterskull. This is not a bad turn. Yes, I'd like to go get Batterskull. Let's hit for 5. 6. Don't forget this dude. 6. Whee! Whoa. Pop's Relic. Alright. Sounds good. Do your thing, opponent. They're at 14. I think we have lethal if they don't have anything that deals with a lot of these creatures. Tron they have. If they get rid of my stomping ground, we don't have lethal. What can you do with Tron? 3/3 walking ballista. Shoot, shoot. Stay back on blocks. They always have Tron? They have it quite frequently. What's up, Logical? What's going on? Karn, the greatest creator. Downtick, go and get an artifact. Uptick, pray you live. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can do 12-ish damage here, it looks like. Yeah. 12, I can do 13 if I draw a red source. Down they go. Spending the next 15 to 20 minutes watching the stream before bed. There you go. Get relaxed. Get under them blankets. End up falling asleep on the couch. When you fall asleep on the couch, you'll wake up to us doing our outro many hours later and then realize that you need to go take a shower and go to bed. But that's the best way. That is the best way. Wonder what they go get here. Worm Coil? Gets an Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. Ensnaring Bridge is in play. We do hit another red source. So I can put them to 1 here. I probably don't put them quite to 1 because I need to attack a little bit at Karn. I can cleave after, which might be worth waiting. At the same time, I probably don't want to wait. Let's attack Karn. Karn. Them. We'll leave Stoneforge and make it kind of look like we're going to put Batterskull into play. I'm going to put a Arbor Elf in to get underneath the bridge and pass with this. May seem a little bit strange here, but we also have a few pillages. I needed to get them low enough where the Embercleave makes sense. Ancient Stirrings here, looking for a card. Looks good for us. Had the shower, and the bed is a hop away. There you go. Just don't watch the stream while you're going to sleep. You'll be like, and then drop your phone, and then you have a black eye. Break your nose. Chip a tooth. That wouldn't be good. Chromatic Star. Plays Chromatic Star. They're going to try to get under Batterskull, I think, here. I need to shower before bed. I have annual cleaning at the dentist in the morning. Get them chompers cleaned. Get them chompers cleaned. All right, we take down them game 1. Braid seems fine. Night of Autumn seems fine as well. Sword of Feast and Famine's out. Mag is good. Pillage fine. Bone Crusher is another one out. 1 Seasoned, 1 Stoneforge. Run that. Night of Autumn or Braid are coming in for all the artifacts that they do play. I'm cutting a little bit of the random kind of one-ofs from different sections of the deck. God of Destiny could maybe be pulled in keeping like a Season or a Stoneforge. But also God of Destiny might be a good way to just grind out a few last points of damage as we need them. Oh no, another 2-lander. We're going for it. I didn't learn my lesson. Except this time I'm on the draw. That has happened already. The dropping the phone part. Not breaking her black eye. Yeah. I've dropped the phone on my face too. Just normal. Wasn't going to sleep. I dropped the phone. I was trying to, one hand, drink some water or something. Just wrecked my face. Threw the phone on the ground. Was so angry. So angry. Okay, so here I'm going to be careful with how I get my lands. My opponent has what looks to be Tron mana. That's not good for us. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Don't hit plant. Don't hit plant. Don't do it. Not right here. That could also mean you already have plant. Star. Alright, I'm going to take a natural draw here. Alright, so that does get us there. It's kind of awkward. Let's not worry about the Stoneforge this game, so we're going to get a Stomping Ground here. We'll get a Basic Force and a Stomping Ground. And as long as they don't kill Arbor Elf, I'll get them under Magus, then Seasoned, then try to Embercleave bolt them. That's a good sign. We're tapping mana still. Good sign. Good sign. Just don't play it now. Because then they get to play this. Oh, Ancient Stirrings. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Chromatic Sphere. That's good too. Basic Forest. Sphere. Oh. Chromatic Sphere. Ancients. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, so they have everything they need here. We're going to go get a Stomping Ground. Again, not worrying about Stoneforge. We learned our lesson. Stoneforge is a steals from us. This will be a good card. So here we will Magus. We'll hope they have no removal for Magus. Somehow I've got to win this game quickly. Oblivion Stone's a pretty good one. Don't have a own Pillage here. Maybe just God of Destiny. Hope they miss a land drop here. Last God, he won game 2. Oh no, Brian did. Pyro Ditch Stoneforge. We're going to wait until after the Oblivion Stone goes off here. We're hoping they don't have their 5th land. It's very likely they do, though. There's the 5th land. Oh, the Pillage is a turn late. Well, this is going to be an interesting next turn here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack with everything. Lucky for us, we get to pillage probably Power Plant. So we're going to do that. They have to use O-Stone to blow everything up. And hopefully we've hit the correct land here and they don't have an extra power plant. This takes them off Tron, but it also removes the chances of keeping them off Tron because our Magus is gone. This coming turn is going to be a Seasoned Pyromancer to flood the board with creatures and then hopefully be able to bolt an Embercleave in the final turns here. That'll be the goal. That'll be the goal. Alright, so they had another forest. So we are probably looking at Karn here. Okay. It's nice here is when they go down here, I'm going to be able to bolt it as well. They'll probably go get a bridge if they don't have one. Oh, it went up. Oh. Interesting. Let's grab land here. Land will make red. Red, green, Wren and 6, Windswept. Picking up Windswept, play Windswept. We'll go get our basic planes. Seasoned Pyromancer, getting rid of Stoneforge and God of Destiny. Leaving us with Bolt and whatever else we draw. Pillage looks fine. Here we go. Alright, so we have to just deal with whatever they get with Karn here. It could be very much something like a Wormcoil. That would be okay with us. We can deal with a Wormcoil. We can pillage it away and bolt the lifelinker. We can then also use Embercleave perhaps on the death touching one. So that doesn't scare me too much. Bridge isn't too bad. We can pillage that away. Liquid metal coating's a little bit annoying for a turn, but we can deal with that as well. Relic's completely fine. That's the last thing I care about. They are going to use Relic here to pop and try to get Tron mana. That's fine. Alright, we have an O-Stone. We've used Relic here. I've got Karn at 4, so I can pillage O-Stone, hit them. I can go get Batterskull, I suppose. I could even bolt this and pillage. Let's see here. If I were to bolt 1, 2, 3, pillage, I can't quite play Stoneforge. I could pillage the tower too. That's true. If we're doing that, though, we could lose some stuff to the O-Stone. Maybe that's okay with what we have in play, though. Because we could... They just blow everything up, and then God of Destiny probably just wins over a few turns. Let's go fetch him first so I can get value out of Wren and 6 here. Probably just a Sacred Foundry. I need more mana. Can you use Liquid Metal and Karn plus on Klothys to path it? Yes, you could. You theoretically could. Alright, let's kill Karn here. Let's pillage a land here. Let's Stoneforge and pass turn. This will give us another card in hand as well. I like the kill the tower plan. Seems alright. You can just bolt and Wren attack them. I could have done that too. Yes, there's multiple lines, but now I have the bolt for their face. They're deciding to play 5 here, and they just blow up everything immediately anyway, which is fine by us. We'll play Batterskull this turn. Batterskull and deal damage to them. Put a land into play past turn. Now I have 4 here. I can Embercleave it. I have Bolt at end step. Sylvan Scrying. Okay, so Sylvan Scrying here. Urza's Tower. We have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana available to us. Playing 6, we're doing a Worm Coil. Okay. This is most intriguing. Hey, thank you for the follow, Ventus. Huh. One thing's attacking, so this is 1, 2, plus 3. So it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Three, 4, 5. Bolt. I can't play Magus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it a kill? If it's, I think you're right. I think it is. The trample is going to be a kill. I think it does add up. I just haven't done that math yet. I'll trust you guys have the right math here. Alright, cast this. It attaches, it does all that cool stuff. We just need them to not have like a random dismember here. Bolt here, no lifelink happens. 3, 2 over, plus 5, it goes to 1. Yeah, mathematically it was off by 1, guys. Alright, they gain 3 on their attack back at us. So we could be kind of dead. We good though, we good. Wasn't Bolt Ren face lethal with Cleave? Bolt Ren face with Cleaver. I don't know if it was or not. There's Ulamog. Germ plus God of Destiny. Oh, you block with double strike? What? 2 turns ago. I would have to look at it. I have a double striking germ here. I would have to go back and look at it. It might have been lethal. Instead of going all after Karn like we did. Alright, they should attack with their worm here, the lifelinking one. If they don't, then we have bolts off the top that could kill them. So in for 3. Double striking germ. Magus 1. Magus 2. I'm going to play 2 Maguses here so they have 2 things. They're going to attack for another 3 here, put themselves to 7. Can make a Magus a double striking one and then attack with the other one if they go all out here. We can attach for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 mana here. I think we've had multiple chances this entire league to win, and we're just not like seeing all of the lines and all the math. And the brain was fried because it was Monday. That's no excuse. You've all come here to learn great magic. Alright, opponent taxes for a good 13 mil for bajillions. We hit 1 bolt, 2 bolts. 3 bolts. We have 1 bolt left in the 15 here. I don't need to block any of this. To not play Magus when you can against Tron is criminal? Oh, I don't know about that. Alright. Bolt off the top. Scoot on over, Embercleave. Scoot on over here. Okay. Let's go give this worm a hug. Hug? Hug? Let's let damage resolve. No, stop. What are you doing? Aha. 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 Claim. Claim. They have a nature's claim. I have them at 5. We got the bolt off the top and they have the claim. For all of our punts, it was not meant to be. Big hug. Yeah, just bolt them in response. I had it too, opponent. I'm not even dead. I die by drawing. If I had one more card in the library. What is this? Oh, go ahead. Take out that Magus. That's right. That's right. You needed every card. Oh, the ups and downs of this game. Makes me want to cry. All right. Game 3. Do I change anything? Probably not. Shh, Grayus. I don't need that technicality of how many more cards exactly due to Ulamog. And then, to your point, it would be 8, right? I don't know. I'm not going to do the math. My brain exploded. All right. Let's mulligan this hand. Do we keep the one-hander? And then cry to the bank. Mulligan. Here we go. We'll keep the 2-lander. Keep to the bottom. You go to the bottom, Bloodbraid Elf. Done. At least I get to play a Wrenn and 6 and a Pillage here. 14 plus 7 equals 21. Minus Karn plus draw divided by 2 equals 1. Go ahead, opponent. I got you this time. They mulled to 5. I mulled to 5. Game's even. Turn 1. Chromatic Sphere. Good on you, opponent. Good on you. Ooh. Ooh, justice. I'm just stomping ground here because I'm going to pick up the land. I'm thinking too hard. Just pick up the land. Get the land. Close games are fun. Yeah, we definitely... Close games, you can look at them and go, wow, you had a chance. You could have played tighter here, and then you can learn from that, and then play tighter the next time and win the game. Anyway, this game's going to be pillage, 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 pillage. Send him back to the Stone Rain Age. Alright, they got the map. They've got the map. Game wants me to really win this. Pillage, go. It is pretty good. What I'm going to do here is I'm allowing myself to go get basic white before I play the Magus here. So we pop Expedition Map. We're going to go get something here. They go get another tower. This gives me a turn to pretty easily play a Magus down. But I can do so after going and getting the white mana that I will need in the future. So Magus here is pretty safe. Uptick here. Obviously they can use this forest for a turn. People are going to be like, you could blow up the forest. And be like, nah. Alright, tower. We have an expedition map. Golly, stop it, opponent. Let's go ahead and pillage. Just keep them off of Tron things. And yes, Ren 6 is almost there to just pillage every single turn. We have 2 lands hooked up here for us. But yeah, just keep pillaging. Blow up the lands. Just keep going. Then you just get a bunch of lands to use for the emblem that you just keep pillaging. All the pillaging. Then you get an extra Magus. Then you get the Stoneforge, which draws you into amazing things and you win the game 2-2. Alright, match 5 coming up. Did we deserve that win? Probably not. But whoever really deserves a win in Magic. I really don't like Tron. Calcium, I would not play Tron. Three two is the meme. 3-2 is the meme. 3-2 is called Infinity. There's no meme in that. Come on, Last God. Okay. I'm on the draw. We'll keep this. A couple pillages seems fun. Basically, I'm just carrying my rage over from Tron's game. Oh gosh, what's this? You've played Tron on stream before, though? It was Dice Tron? Dice Tron's different Tron. Dice Tron, best Tron. What's funny is nobody knows my history of Pauper. It's a dark and dangerous time in my life. So much Pauper. So much Pauper. Alright, so we have Mystic Sanctuary, we have Scalding Tarn, we have a Bauble here. It's starting to look like a prowess list. Snow-covered island. I don't know what the heck's going on here. What's going? Can I have this explained to me? What is going on here? And what am I supposed to be afraid of here? I feel like I'm just supposed to pillage. Just get a Sacred Foundry here. Have the double red, have white, have a green already. Goodbye, island. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be attacking these or not. Yeah, what's Luris Miracles? That seems like crazy. That seems crazy. Misty Rainforest here. Get out of here, Misty Rain. Yeah, get to the graveyard. Basic island. 3 mana. Pentad Prism. Go away. Lands are illegal to have. Only I'm allowed to have lands. Go away. Oh, it's a word deck. Oh. Words for 2 to probably get another talisman to ramp that. Oh my gosh, it's Thopter Foundry. Ironic I've used all my pillages. My opponent's probably been like, yes, destroy my land. Oh, no. I lose. We will play on. I could play God of Destiny, but they'll never let the card sit in the graveyard. I guess they don't have that much mana, right? Right. Right. All right. All right, Bloodbraid Elf. Do I have any graveyard hate? Oh, yeah, I got Rest in Peace, man, because I'm Naya. You guys called it. I'm trying not to watch chat. If I don't watch chat, I become a better Magic player, as you're seeing. Proof. Proof. I'm getting completely hammered here. Completely hammered. So they've got 3 mana to do stuff with this every turn. Now they have 4 mana. Witching Well. I am the bad bunny. I admit it. You can clip it. My name is Varos and I am the bad. In for 2. Fluffy is the dirt. Evan is the oof. Bobble trigger here. Alright, so I had another land here. We have 3+2. 1, 2, 3 +2. This has protection from black and from green. Kind of want to like slam this in and give it a shot. I mean, we haven't played the swords like all night long. So let's do this. We'll get it off of a basic though, for sure. Sword of Feast and the Famines. The Famines of Feast and Feast is a famine. The Famines. The Feasty Famines. Ta-da! In for damage. All the damage. Can you say Brian's name and ask him if this match is still going? Let's go win and 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 oh. Apparently it is. I get to kill both of these Thopters. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Oh, apparently. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Good block. Good block. All right. I don't get to do any cool untapping here. My opponent has 4 mana that they can use to pump out Thopters. I presume that's what they're going to be doing. Is Toy Factory in range for you? What's a Toy Factory? In for a couple points. There they come. Big hug. All right. Well. Can Bloodbraid Elf. If I attack here, I can make a few guys. Let's do a Bloodbraid Elf. Before we do that, let's make sure we get all the mana we can here. Man, what's funny is at the beginning of all of this, I made a comment about having Shattering Spree. It's a shame we don't have a Shattering Spree. Stoneforge would be cool. Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm kind of cool with this. Let's just go really wide on our opponent that's going wide on us. I could hit some really cool things. Like a Bolt. Bolt's a great card. Enters the battlefield under your control. You may turn a sword from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that creature. I'm going ham sauce. In for damage. In for damage. Damage. Whee! Just gonna block over there. All right, nifty, nifty, nifty. All right, Go ahead, opponent. I kind of just want a Batterskull. Remember, I could also get an Embercleave. This game's not quite over yet. They are pummeling me, but it's not over. It's not over. Things could happen here still. Things could happen. They are gaining a lot of life, but that doesn't mean the game is over. By the way, Knight of Autumn's going to be really good in this matchup. Can't see a reason why that would be bad. Rest in Peace will be good in this matchup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 32. Down to 4. Cool. Did the math right. Whew. Thank goodness. Ooh, Renin 6. That's not enough. A draw card. Magus. Land. Could play a Renin 6. Could be very dead. Whee! We're very dead. We're going to be going to game 2. Alright, so game 2, we'll have Rest in Peace. We'll have Knight of Autumns in here. I think this might be an okay God of Destiny matchup to keep. Bone Crusher Giant definitely doesn't come in here. For sure. If my opponent doesn't like attack with everything here, we could like bolt and see if I get like a giant Embercleave weird turn craziness. But I assume they'll attack with everything. Cool. All right. Rest in Peace. Knight. The Abrade seems fine. Really wishing I had the Shattering Spree that I mentioned from the beginning, but that'll be okay. Don't think I have anything like a Damping or anything. Alright, sideboard away. Rest, Abrade, Knight. I don't... Maybe a Boil, because it's funny. Let's see here. Bone Crusher seems bad here. I actually don't particularly like Lightning Bolt in this matchup very much. Sword of Feast and Famine's not the better of the weapons we have. So that's an easy 6 in, 6 out. Magus does a few things here, which is okay. I think I can drop 1 Stoneforge, 1 Magus, bring maybe 2 Boils in, because everyone likes to see a Boil. We'll just hope they're not playing Urza, I suppose. Because if they are, then I won't have anything that removes that. I don't think I want to put in a path. So yeah, let's do this. And let's just have some fun here. Game 2, match 5. Kind of like the Magus a little bit. It'd be funny to play an Eidolon. I don't believe that's the matchup for this, but it could be funny. Turn 2, God of Destiny. Don't have the Rest in Peace. Don't have any artifact removal. But man, I could do that God of Destiny. Need a Ferocidon? Heck yeah, that'd be good. I think I'm going to mulligan this. The ramp is nice, but not being able to do anything after that, especially when I have some pretty good sideboard cards. We can keep this. Someone out there is going to be like, you can keep that, Fluffy? You've got to be kidding me. And the answer is, no, I'm not kidding you. You know what? Let's go really Luxac on this. Let's go get a Stomping Ground here. Play the Arbor Elf. Gonna get the Utopia Spirals. Gonna make the mana. Don't bolt this, don't bolt this, don't bolt this. Don't bolt it. Play a ramp spell. Oh my gosh. Could Fatal Push? Ah. Ow. It hurt. It hurt so much. Alright, Witching Well from our opponent. Misty Rainforest, and cracked that for a basic island. I could really use a land now. Land, I might jam a Seasoned Pyromancer. Could jam the God of Destiny. A Bauble. Chromatic Star. Oh, you're right on time, Arbor Elf. Really right on time. Oh, the absolute irony without being able to do this because I decided to do red for double red so I could confirm I would have Seasoned Pyromancer in the event that I drew a basic forest or a plains. Don't shoot my Arbor Elf, please. Don't shoot this, please. Don't bounce this, please. Hey, look, there's that plains. Justify the Utopia Sprawl. We're gonna play Seasoned Pyromancer. I need to draw some cards here. Did you just see that? Did you just see what happened? What? I need to draw some cards. Here, let's get rid of my Utopia Sprawl and God of Destiny. Oh, here. I don't think you want to give these up. That's what the deck was like. Don't give those up, Fluffy. You got this. Oh my gosh, there's Urza. Thanks for the land, deck. No problem, Fluffy. Thanks, man. Love you too. No problem. I feel like I just want to throw the computer out the wall. We're gonna just play everything down. We're gonna hope for the best. God of Destiny is online, which is good for us. Knowing them, they probably have a Dismember plus Fatal Push here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Witching Well. I have no way to kill this. I have no way to kill this right now. Later, though. We're going to Urza spin the wheel, it looks like. Whirs for 2. They've got everything. They're a master at magic. We lost. We're donezo. Game over. Infinity tokens and beyond. Good games, everyone. Good games. You feel bad, your chat's 30 seconds behind, then in 30 seconds you'll see our demise. This deck will not roll over and die, exactly. We'll hold strong here. We're gonna play some Q games. This deck's not over. Send a funny emote, but it lands at the wrong time. Alright, I'm not gonna make my opponent do this. They can just infinitely do Urzas and make Thopters here. And then get every card in their library, every card they need. 2/3 Naya Ponza Blade in Modern. There were a few games that we clearly could have done better. I think it's just practice. I'm a bit out of practice with something with the tricolor lands, with a bit of a toolbox. Main board, a few of the things with the Embercleave came up that I think we could have smoothed out. And so we'll run this in a few Q games, but overall the list has been quite a bit of fun to play, and I think it will just take some practice to get better at it. So let's go to our Q games, shall we? We'll play some Q games until the end of the night, or if you guys convince me to, I'll run away to Arena and finish my dailies. No one wants to see that, though. That just results in me, like, mindlessly throwing bolts at my opponents. All right. Perfect name. Why You Mad? 3988 is our opponent. We're going to keep this. We're going to go get that basic. We're going to get them Blood Mooned. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it right this time. Watch this. We're going to play 2 Q games, then we'll figure out. That'll be a good 7 games on the list. We're currently 2-3. See if we can make it 3-3, and then go for gold. This is an amazing hand. It's an incredible hand. I'm going to start with an Arbor Elf, I think, right? For maximum value. Max value. One is the loneliest number next to number 2. 2 could be as bad as 1. Do, 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 do. All right. Oh my gosh. Bolts. Carplusin Forest. Okay. I guess I can play Magus next. It would be another bolt not to my face, which would be nice. Insolent Neonate. Land Bloodbraid. Pillage is kind of funny. I'm not going to play Pillage because sometimes this means like a hollow one type of build. I'm going to just slam a Magus here and pass turn. We don't need white mana because it only gets us Embercleave or the other... Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to not talk until my opponent plays a card because it would save me a lot of time. There's a Mem Knight. We can pillage that. There's a Mem Knight. We can pillage that. There's a Bushwhacker. We can't pillage that. I already got everything here. I'm taking 8. Down to 10. Land, please. I have to shock it in, but we'll play it. Got a Bloodbraid. Die by the shock, live by the shock. Bloodbraid into God of Destiny. Well, that'll gain me some life. Doesn't gain me a lot, though. Alright, Bloodbraid is on defense. Opponent has 1 card. Please be kind. And don't kill me, please. Don't do it. What is this? What is this? Lightning Axe. Okay, they can hit me for 4. Come on, Batterskull. Come on, Batterskull. So we can play Batterskull here. Let's see what the top of the library is. It's a fetch land. 1, 2, 3. I take 2 here anyway from the Arid Mesa. So... he is empty-handed. Hold on. Another Bloodbraid Elf would mean I'm dead, right? I play Bloodbraid Elf and I just miss something and I hit like a pillage, I could die. I think it's Batterskull here, right? But if I do it off of a land here, I just have to fetch 1. I go down to 1. If I go up to 2, if I go up to 4, fetch and the pain here go down to 2. So I need to gain life here. Right, but then I play Bloodbraid Elf, so I play Bloodbraid Elf right here, right now. I could die. Pillage, I guess, kills a 1/1. True. So are we saying a Bloodbraid Elf is better because I could hit more things? I mean, if they had a bolt, I'm dead. We'll just play Batterskull here, see if we can't get lucky one more turn here. I think this guarantees we win in the long run. If they top decked a bolt, they were killing us anyway. So this is what I think we need. Even if it's a hasty threat, I think we're okay here as well. That has Menace. So as long as they don't make this bigger somehow, we're good. I think it's Skull and Prey. Yeah, that's what we just did. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I agree with you, Grace. I think it was Skull and Prey here. This is the line to win, not the gamble. All right, immediately go after something here. Gain life. Now I can play Bloodbraid Elf. They draw discard. Trying to draw discard for something that's bolt related. We'll go ahead and attack with... Can I attack? Thank you. Attack with the lifelink Vigilance Germ. And we connect. We're at 7. Nice. All right. Bloodbraid. I know I could have gotten in potentially for 2, but this Bloodbraid's sitting back regardless. I'm not throwing more things in just yet, because if they have 2 creatures here, Bushwhack or something, have some sort of a braid, it wouldn't be good. I think it's just better to sit back, let the germ take over the game. Have the God of Destiny. It worked out. Whew, close one. All right, a Braid probably can come in here. Knight of Autumns are probably fine. And a Baloth. What can go out? Sword. I feel like I take that out all the time. Maguses can come out. I want to take like one ramp spell out. I'm gonna take an Arbor Elf out. I'm gonna take an Arbor Elf out. My opponent has enough things that remove my creatures. Utopia Sprawl is probably a little bit safer here. We need all of the life gain, so that's why we brought all of that in. I could bring in an Eidolon of Rhetoric. That would be something to consider, just because they do try to dump a lot of spells. All right, we'll keep this hand. This looks good. Basic. Ditch this. Eidolon could potentially come in this match, although it could be too slow too. Being on the draw, being on the play, it's probably better. Being on the play, we avoid very fast, like burning tree, bushwhacker kind of attack. All right, so we hit a God of Destiny off the top. This is gonna go get a Temple Garden tapped. This will go get probably a Sacred Foundry tapped. Could go to Stomping Ground tapped as well. We could also go just get a basic. We're not worried about having double red right now. We'll get there. Plus we have God of Destiny to fix that. Here's Memnite. And a Bushwhacker. Yeah, a Bushwhacker of sorts. Hits for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hits our Arid Mesa. All right, I'm not interested in really using any more. We'll get a Batterskull. I would love to be able to just put the Batterskull into play over playing like God of Destiny here. I can get hit for 5 though. If they have more than 5, I'm a little worried. But if they don't, I may not block here. Neonate Goblin Guide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top of the library is a Pillage. That's no good. I can block here, take 6, go to 4, and just hope they don't have double bolt here. We'll be putting Batterskull into play. Alright. Let's see what happens. Worst case scenario is they do have a bolt here, and they can get the Neonate in through for 1. If they're able to get the Neonate in through for 1 here, then the bolt is lethal. If not, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're blocking like a 2, 2. And so they get in only the 1, because I negate this 4 over here. Draws a card. Alright. We don't have to worry about the bolt menace creature. They have it if they have like an Abrade here. No attack here would look really strong for us. Wow. Alright. Definitely put it in. I don't see any reason not to. We can attack first, then Baloth, fetching a basic mountain. Don't even have to now. Whee! I like the Baloth because they gain 4 over the night. I can fetch basic here. It's not too harmful for us. There was no stopping of life gain. Baloth in play. Pass turn. We're at 11. Nice. We got there. We got there. Woo. All right. Let's play another Q game. Hook it up. We are currently 3-3 on the night. We'll play this final Q game and see if we can go 4-3 overall. That awkward hand when you have things you would fetch with for your Stoneforge. That awkward hand. Uh-oh, is it burn again? Oh. Alright, well, we'll just take it easy. Take it slow. Arbor Elf to lead. See if this gets bolted. Path would be great, but bolted is most expected. It's not. Ooh, okay. If Giglio is still around, I would be very curious what the idea here is behind the Sword of Feast and Famine. Wow, we're doing the Boom Bust Lockout list. Alright. Okay. I see you over there. Let's go ahead and put another Arbor Elf in. I'm saving the fetch land in case I have to get something fancy here. Really hoping that I get a shot here at 4 mana. Boom Bust list, though, the Lockout could be blowing up my next land here. Oh, yeah. Pillage. Nice. One, two, three. Ditching Stoneforge, Sword of Feast and Famine. Go get a Stomping Ground here. Gonna do this to try to hit a few more lands, more or less. I don't need the Stoneforge. I don't think I need this Sword of Feast and Famine. If I hit a few lands, I'll be able to play Batterskull. Uh-oh. That's okay. I can pillage them now. Plus, we have a board state. We have a board state. We just need to not get Magus here. Don't anger me. Stone Rain. Okay, okay. All right. I don't have any more for the Temple Garden and and being able to do enough red mana here. We're gonna do this to put a Stone Forge out. We'll go get a Embercleave maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not looking too good. In for damage. Yeah, we couldn't fire back with the pillage, unfortunately. I just need to not see a Magus of the Tabernacle here. Okay, so I'm gonna pay for Stoneforge here. You know what? Maybe I should play for Arbor Elf. I'm gonna pay for Stoneforge. If I get lucky and hit some lands here, then I could put a Batterskull in. You keep Arbor Elf getting Batterskull in, we're a ways away from that happening. The receiving end of the Tabernacle. I kind of like it, you know? I know what our opponent's playing, so I have a good shot at beating them. I'm supposed to block there so I don't take 2 damage. We're going to give them their perfect win here. Give me a land. Oh, no land. The elves pay for themselves? I suppose. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Molten Rain kind of got us. Sergeant it is. It's what we play in our red-white lockout list, which, if you like what are my opponents doing, go check out our YouTube. Maybe consider subscribing there as well. We have red-white lockout lists up there. 104.3A. What? I can concede here. I have no outs. 104.3A? The FM radio? The AM radio? Okay, day. So. Bring these in. We're going to take these 2 out. And we can take out... We want Pillage out. A player can concede the game at any time. A player who concedes leaves the game immediately. That player loses the game. Squirm it with his fanciness. Urshini, thank you for the rule clarification. I bought Tabernacles and paper because of your video. That makes sense. We've done exactly what our opponent has done to many people. What's interesting is playing enough of the red-white lockout, I have a good idea of what should beat this. So we'll be looking for that in the opening hand here. Utopia Sprawls are maybe a bit of a risk here, but I think I need to keep them in the off chance that I do have to play 1 or 2 of them to help ramp. We could do some of that ramping with an Arbor Elf. We'll see if we get any of that luck here. We will not be fetching immediately if we don't have to. This is a bad hand. 1 lander, not very good against this deck. Here we go. All right, so we can keep this. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of the Stone Forges. I don't mind having the Batterskull. What we're going to do here is try to not use our lands until we can play God of Destiny, at which point we'll be way ahead of our opponent. That's the theory here. Now my opponent could be playing a Crack the Earth variation, in which case then I just don't have any chances. But nice. So we're blanking their turns here. At the end step here, I can crack appropriately and go get what I need. Hydrate? We'll hydrate. Sacred's fine. Go get a basic here. I'll probably get another basic. This will be interesting because I can kill my Stoneforge Mystic land, but that's okay because I'd prefer to keep the green and the red anyway. Alright, lands are open. You may now attack me, opponent. Ta-da. Oh, what a nail in the coffin for my opponent. I have really no particular reason. Actually, let's go for land here. Land's gonna make, like, you know, green or something. Red, Ren and 6, pick up. Pick up a Sacred Foundry so I don't have to fetch. Put it in, shock it in, play a Stoneforge. Ren and 6 is just a brutal card for my opponent. Give our deck a nice shuffle here. Ren and 6 just stops the whole pillage, boom bust, molten rain plan pretty hard in its tracks here. Even if they start to destroy the non-fetched lands, we can just start picking those up and replaying. So it's not like we run out of cards. And if we get lucky here and they don't blow another land up, we're good. If they blow up a land, we're able to probably get Stoneforge and Batterskull down as well. Alright, they opt to bolt my Stoneforge Mystic, which is fine here. We got a boom bust. Looking like a boom bust. Boom bust. Alright, so this turn, unless I hit a 4-drop Bloodbraid Elf, I'm going to use God of Destiny on a spell. Let's use it on their flagstone here. I'm going to make green so that I can play Arbor Elf here. I'm also going to use a Windswept Heath to go get a basic. The reason for going to get the basic planes at this point in the game is Ren and 6 can go grab any of these that die, and the Magus of the Moon is turning off all things. My opponent's deck does have some white spells in it typically, and the white spells will be nearly impossible to play now. They could just bolt Magus as well. Worldfire's a pain, if that's what they were playing here. I haven't seen Worldfire in a while. Storm Breath Dragon. That's typically not in the list. That one's not in the list usually. Anyway, we can take care of that. We'll downtick Ren and 6, bolt it here. And then God of Destiny gets to make land. And we play that as well. Red, we'll bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm off by 1. Thought I had one more. It's alright. We'll activate God of Destiny Swing because we have 7 pips now. Cool. Alright, down to 13. Stormbreath's an interesting include. I like it. Anger the Gods. That cleared off some stuff. Cleared off some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Make a little more mana here. Gotta watch our life total 8 a touch. Batterskull's now down, and we will pick up a land again. Not gonna go for the shock land this time around. I have one more basic forest to go grab. Definitely want our germ to be hitting in though, hopefully. Should be pretty safe. Pillage would destroy our Batterskull this turn, so Pillage would be their best draw here. It is 3. Nope, 4. Magus. Magus of the Tabernacle. Alright, we definitely will pay for this. No reason not to. And let's go ahead and start stealing some things. Go up here with the land. We're going to leave their land in for forever. That way we can always grab it. We're attacking so that I gain life here. We're basically just looking for another threat so we can get around the Magus. The Magus of the Tabernacle is just going to be a wall. Is this a rerun? No, this is not a rerun. Not a rerun. Suppression field. That's fine. So there's a suppression field build. I like it. We're very close to just Renin 6 being able to do Renin 6 things with the graveyard. So I don't want to lose my bolt here. And I shouldn't have to at this point. Should be pretty good here. Not a rerun yet. Later. Later. Alright, so we have 3 lands here. I've got a Bolt. I have a God of Destiny that's going to eat Storm Breath or something over there. Magus is going to tax them briefly. I just have to do tax and then pay and then shoot, 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 shoot. Pew, 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 pew. I could kill Magus here if I wanted to in the next turn. I don't think I want to, though. I think we're good. I think we're good. What's this? 3 mana. Stone Rain's my Sacred Foundry. Alright, we'll continue to pay for Germ. I will use their land this turn, so I have a little bit of extra mana here. Use red. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I think I just want to emblem. Based on what I have in my hand here, we just emblem. Let's go ahead and attack here for the 4. I'm going to scoot Magus over here. I'm not picking up any more lands, but that's okay because I'm going to ditch a land. God of Destiny is going to give me the red mana, and I'm going to be able to double bolt here. This way I'm also around the suppression field thing. There's a bonus Magus. Cool, cool. Germ, pay for Germ. Use a land here. Gonna make red. Bolt once. Bolt twice. Hold both lands, attack for 4, pass turn. And then we have 6 damage in the air. Woo! Gonna be 1-1 here. This is for all the marbles going into game number 3. Match 7. 1 full league plus 2 Qs tonight. You're back. We're 3-3 overall. I had a question for you. Does anyone in chat remember what the question was? Oh, why Sword of Feast and Famine? We still win here because God of Destiny gives me red mana. Yeah, why the Sword of Feast and Famine instead of something else? I'm curious. Kind of want some Knight of Autumns now. Something a little bit lower to the ground. I think I'm going to strip all the pillages this matchup. I'm going to strip a Utopia Sprawl too. That just seems dangerous here. We have lots of big spooky things to cast. Getting to cast multiple in one turn wins games. Pro black is huge against a lot of strategies as well. It's kind of just the best sword. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. That makes sense. Makes sense. I beat a prowess deck, then I lost to 3 prowess decks, then I stopped streaming. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Alright. 1 lander. Although I have the Wrenn in 6s, I don't want to keep this. I'm going to mulligan this hand. Alright. 3 lander looks pretty good here. I do have a Stoneforge Mystic, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and keep... We can probably... Honestly, we can probably get rid of the Stoneforge and just keep all the lands. Depending on my draw, I may just hold Windswept Teeth and then try to get God of Destiny out on fetch lands, and that's what we're going to do this game. Cool. Fetch lands are the bane of the bane of this list here. All the fetch lands. No touchy. No touchy. We should be in great shape here. A suppression field could kind of mess us up. 3 mana, Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright. Start to fetch. We get a Stomping Ground here as well. We're going to get a Temple Garden with the last fetch here. I will probably play the Utopia Sprawl just to sort of help ramp us out a little bit. Magus and Mana Tithe hit the bin. Just wants to get Temple Garden. This is going to make more red here. We're going to use this. They can obviously blow this up, but if they don't touch it, we're in great shape to get a Batterskull out. I presume they will attack this, so we're going to have to hit some of their cards here for a little bit to kind of bring our life total back. We'll see, though. Sometimes they get a bit of an interesting sideboard strategy, but I presume this is dying. Poof. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and go with a land here. We're going with a land. I can do a basic off the Wooded Foothills, and this allows me to play a Bloodbraid Elf, which is pretty nice. Get some creatures down to do some blocking would be great. Lightning Bolt's fine. Let's Lightning Bolt the Seasoned Pyromancer. If they don't use Seasoned Pyromancer here this next turn, I can use God of Destiny. Because we're at 10 life, we'll go ahead and play the blocking game for the moment. Alright, 3 mana, probably a Molten Rain or whatever. Yep. We can block here. I'll be eating Seasoned Pyromancer pretty easily here. Play tap lands. And put Stomping Ground into play tapped. Still play defense here 1 more turn. See if they blow up another land here. I presume they will. And they do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 lands here because God of Destiny can get 1. Let's go ahead and get rid of a Stone Rain here. I will shock in this time because I have a Stoneforge Mystic. I would like to get that down. I don't think I have anything in here at this point, so maybe they'll leave me alone. No attacks because they can kill Bloodbraid Elf right now, and we'll pass the turn. Looking for basically 1 more turn here with God of Destiny, Arbor Elf, and the 3 lands. That'll give me my Batterskull. Probably not happening, though. Pillages away my white source. No real surprise there. All right, Mad Knives, you take care. Get rid of a pillage here. I'm gonna play another Arbor Elf. And at this point in the game, we're good to start attacking. Good to start attacking here. Stoneforge is basically useless to us. If they want to double block the elemental, they can. I keep Arbor Elf back because that is at least two activations here, 2 Arbor Elves. If they don't hit me with another Molten Rain effect, I'll have Batterskull in play. And damage resolves. Poof. Alright, so they have a Sunbaked Canyon. They probably should cycle that at some point here soon, unless they're trying to bust us out. If they're trying to bust us out, I don't think that really matters to us. We have 4 damage on the battlefield, plus God of Destiny. Here comes Storm Breath again. Alright, so I do get a turn here to put Batterskull into play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. If I top deck a land, I don't have to, but because I don't, we will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monstrosity's scary, but we're not there yet. Alright, Batterskull down. Living Weapon. I'm going to attack for 1 here and pass turn. We need to live for pretty much 1 more turn here. Scariest thing for them to do is pillage. Pillaging Batterskull, they probably win. Okay. This is kind of interesting. So they killed Germ here. They're going to attack for 4. I will be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put Temple Garden here. Make some mana. 1, 2. We're going to try to hook up Stoneforge here. If they have a bolt, I'll cry slowly. Equipping Stoneforge here. I think attacking them is not a bad idea. I could also... Let's kill Chandra here. Chandra's kind of a dangerous lady. This gives me 5 extra life to play with. I have 2 cards in hand, which is a bit of a problem with the monstrosity. Because this goes up to 7, this is 8 and 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we left Chandra, we lose. So we had to kill Chandra. Now I have Bolt, and if I can find another Plains, Night of Autumn would be some nice gaining of life. This has been close to really good. I actually might consider this in the red-white lockout list. It's always good against Path. Dodges a few other things. There's a lot of white mana. It's Magus. Hits for 4. Down to 5. Pay. I'm not going to pay for this last elf. God of Destiny just needs to do damage this turn. Lifelinking Stoneforge attacks. If I do 3 to face here, 4, and then it's 2 activation. Just gonna kill this Magus and pass back. Batterskull is gonna take us the distance, I think. No reason not to. It pays for itself. I wanted to get a card out of my hand. Maybe that's wrong. Let's Especially if they pillage Batterskull here. Now I can hit back for 2 here and I gain some life here. I think we're going to have this. It just depends on the last couple cards here. But I can attack, and now I'm presenting potentially lethal here. I had 3 creatures, 4, yeah, I suppose. I suppose you're right. I think God of Destiny is going to take us the distance here. But yeah, you could pay, I suppose. I guess I was looking at it as if I top decked a land, then I can go fetch land and also use God of Destiny, and then I could play Knight of Autumn and net an extra life. We boomed my land away. They boomed my land away. They're unblocking. Just damage here and swing for a point. Let's hope they don't have Helix. In we go. They have a lightning bolt, but no Helix. Okay. Top deck away. Booms my other land away. We got the GGs. Got the GGs. Batterskull. Batterskull's been really good just overall. Overall. But God of Destiny showing once again why sometimes it's good to not have a Planeswalker that can be Spyglassed. There we go. 2-3 in the league, then going 2-0 for a total of a 4-7 record with Naya Ponza Blade in Modern. Takeaways. To me, I think you could do something different than the sort of Feast and Famine. I think this is meta-specific. In many cases, it didn't really matter for us. I see where the untapping and getting to play a second spell is really good. I just didn't really see it in most cases, though. We were either getting Batterskull or Embercleave. I would like to have another option of a sword in the sideboard to swap it out at times against the certain creature matchups where maybe it didn't play as nicely. Arasta of the Endless Web, I love the idea. Never came into effect. Definitely would consider it, though, in the event that you do run into something like Storm. Maybe the Bushwhacker list it would be good against. Just a couple lists that are trying to churn out lots of little creatures. Elves might be good as well. Boil seems overkill, but we didn't see too much blue. The one we did was the Thopter. Rest in Peace. I'd maybe have a third Rest in Peace over Boil personally, just from what we saw today, but that could obviously change based on the more Euros you see or something like that. If you are playing against Euro, I could see where a Boil is a little bit more impactful because it would clear the lands, not allowing them to play Magic afterwards, or if you just Rest in Peace, they just hold up Cryptic, eventually pop it, and then use their graveyard to their advantage. Astros for Prowess, that could make sense too. I could see that. Eidolon and Astro for Prowess. We didn't even see Prowess, so that's a good point. If we would have ran into that, that would make perfect sense. But there you have it. Naya Ponza Blade. Modern, a list from Giglio.